fish dish that you'll be able to make at home. But, you know, for a lot of women, this will come as no surprise. There is a new study that's revealed that we say sorry more than men do. We took to the streets to find out just who is really doing the apologising. Have a look.
Yes, I do. Yes, definitely. I'm always apologising at home. I'm renowned for it.
It's probably because we sometimes think that we've got to get it right all the time, and if we don't, we're sorry for it and want to fix it and make sure everyone's okay.
Well, as often as I make mistakes. No need to apologise more than that.
My boyfriend does it all the time. I know he's in the wrong, but he doesn't apologise, so I end up saying sorry.
No, look, I'm really sorry, but you apologise more than I do.
No, you apologise for things that you have no control over, and you do it all the time.
I think women apologise probably because they can.
I gotta say, I love those Vox Pops. They've sort of nailed it there. So why do women feel the need to apologise so much, and should men be doing it more? For her take this morning, author, clinical psychologist, Dr. Wendy Walsh joins us from Los Angeles. Good morning, Wendy. It is so true. Do you not agree with this, this survey?
I completely agree with the survey, but the most interesting fact is that men apologize a lot less, not because they don't want to appear weak. It's because they actually don't feel guilt as easily as women do. So what happens is if men feel that they are responsible and they do feel guilty, then they want to show contrition, they apologize at exactly the same rates as women. But the difference is women tend to feel guilt earlier and in a more pronounced way.
Yeah, it's also interesting. The socialisation, blokes, guys sort of grow up wanting to compete. And, of course, if you say sorry, you put yourself on the back foot a little bit more.
Right, and again, they're not saying, or they're not forgetting to say I'm sorry when they know they should. It's just that it's ingrained in them through millions of years of evolution to not say they're sorry, because of course they're creating a hierarchy. They're competitive, they're figuring out who's the alpha male, who's the follower, and all the way down. Women want a nice, even village. We all want to get along. So we use I'm sorry as, or our experience of guilt to say I'm sorry, to help people get along, to make sure that other people don't feel bad. Did you notice that host of Australia's Next Top Model? She's apologizing when she did nothing wrong. She was given the wrong answer in her ear. Yeah, but she apologized on national television.
Well, I've got to say, you know, somebody bumps into you and immediately, well, I know I've had, somebody bumps into me and go, oh, I'm sorry. It is just, it's a women's thing, and I guess it's because we're the nurturers. We want to make the balance correct. So it just all the time apologise. Well, what's the downside of that mental attitude?
I don't think there is a downside, really. I think it's something that we should just look at and try to understand
more. Do you not think
more.
It puts us in a weaker position, though, Wendy?
If you're apologizing because of low self-esteem, that would be the only time where you literally feel that you are less than. But it can be used in a as a high social strategy, as a manipulation too, right? So, and there's also cultural pieces. I mean, I happen to be Canadian. I live in America. Canadians love to apologize. It's like the nation has one big inferiority complex. I don't know what it's like down under, but in more socialist countries, people tend to apologize more than in purely capitalist countries.
It was interesting, one of the gentlemen we Vox Pop there said, you keep apologising for stuff you have no control of. That is such a male thing to say. And it's correct.
Yeah, and he said, I do apologise when I'm wrong. I'm not wrong very often, right? And that is what men believe.
But also, we just heard Wendy, our news reporter, giving us another aspect of a type of survey which tell us that men just switch off. Selective hearing.
They are the best compartmentalizers that ever lived. Their brains are fascinating. They literally can go into a compartment. You know, sometimes when men fool around on their wives, they're not fooling around on their wives. Their wife isn't even alive in that compartment that they're in. They literally can create these little walls inside their mind in different situations.
Well, I'm glad we've looked at this issue this morning. I think every woman's going, yes, we get that. Okay, Wendy, thank you very much. It's always good to talk to you.
Lovely to speak with you. Sorry I'm late.
Not at all. Dr. Wendy Walsh from Los Angeles. Hey, what do you reckon, Joe? Do you apologise?
Yeah, I apologise when I know I'm wrong. But sometimes I just apologise just to stop the argument. And it doesn't really work to my advantage.
Well, there you go. He's 15 and he's got it all down now. Okay, coming up, here's something that you won't be sorry about.